From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for May 31st, 2017. Today we're going to be taking a look at the USDCHF US dollar versus the Swiss franc for today's trade analysis. Starting here on the daily time frame, we could see that overall, for the past couple of weeks, this currency pair has been in a downtrend. You look to the right-hand side of the chart, and you see the significant fall from all the way up here into the 1.0100s, down now into the 9,700 level. So a significant fall off over the past couple of weeks. Past few days, though, 5-6 days, we have been in congestion, maybe a little bit more than that, inside the black box, bottom right-hand corner of the trend, between the green shaded area as resistance, that's 97.75, 9,800, and the yellow shaded area as support, 97.30, 97.05, and you can see it bouncing around in here for the past couple of days. The key point to trading the downtrend would be one of two opportunities. First off, the opportunity would be to go short into the green shaded area, the top of the range. Well, we've already come off of that. We see yesterday it challenged into the top of this black box and has already falling off of that down to the yellow shaded area. So their second opportunity to go short in the downtrend momentum would be the breakout of the support, which is, of course, the yellow shaded area, 9,700, 9,705 being the bottom of the yellow shaded area. So that's what we'll wait for today. We'll wait for a confirmation of a break of the yellow shaded area. We don't want to assume it's going to continue to go down. Of course, the last time if we would have assumed it was going to go down, it turned back to the green zone. So we don't want to make an assumption that it's going to break 97.05 and continue the downtrend. We want a clear indicator, a clear signal of that. So what I'm going to be looking for is an open and a close underneath the yellow shaded area. Let's go ahead and zoom it in a little bit here. Well, before I do that, by the way, you look back in time, you can see if it gets under the yellow zone, the area it's going to go to is the blue or the pink zone. You can see our next two supports would be the blue zone down into the 96.60.40 level, or the pink shaded area down into the 95.90 level as our next two supports, and that's indicated back here on the left hand side. So let's go ahead and zoom it in back in here again, and you can see 1, 2, now the third time coming down into this yellow shaded area. But again, we don't want to assume the last two times it attempted, it did not break it, went back up to the green zone. So we want to wait for the clear breakout. So we are looking for the short, we're looking for the sell, but we want that breakout underneath there. As I spoke about in the live trade room yesterday, there's two potential opportunities at each one of these colored shaded areas. It either bounces off of it, like it has the past couple of times, or it breaks through it. So we're watching for price action and evidence and using indicators that point to one of those two potential outcomes here for the dollar franc. Moving down here to the 4-hour time frame is not going to really change that for us, but it gives us a pretty closer perspective of those bounces off of the yellow shaded area the last two times we've been here. We found support, support, rally, support, support, rally. Now we're here the first time. The question is, are we going to see the support and the rally again, or are we going to finally now see the breakout? So what we're looking for is an open and close underneath the yellow shaded area. And I'm talking about a 4-hour or a daily candle, a significant open and close, a singular candle body underneath the yellow shaded area. Not just this candle closing. We've already seen that where this red candle closed and the blue candle opened and it got back above. So we don't want just a close, we want an open and close to confirm that breakout. Often then, we're also going to look for the retest back into the yellow shaded area to improve our risk reward. Our risk is that it gets back above the yellow zone once it gets underneath it. And then, once it gets that open and close and retest, we'll look for the continuation down to the blue zone, or, as we mentioned, possibly all the way down to the pink zone as our next target's lower. Now, the other side of this is we're watching for clues to support and potential reversal. We've already seen it a couple of times here, so we could be watching for the market to give us some indication of support and reversal to go back up to the green shaded area. That would be some sort of bullish engulfing candle, a rising low, a hammer candlestick, or something like that. That implies buyers are still fighting back here on this currency pair. But look at this. This took an entire day here, settled down into support. So this is our first attempt here. So don't assume that it's going to bounce and go higher. Don't assume that it's going to break and go lower. Wait for the indications that one of those two outcomes will take place to give you the highest confidence for the dollar franc today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.